This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last season's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Minnesota's offense gets onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play, taking a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped to Spence for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play of the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. You know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field with this open grab. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll try a pass here. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Trying to find room. It's Robinson. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards play after play here early in the game.
to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result...
Touchdown, Minnesota. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution of the championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's looking to throw. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the Demon Deacons come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Play fake, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Demon Deacons bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's third down to the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And it's Minnesota in front here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary here. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to muscle to the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Offense on the field to take over. Looking for some space. It's Lee. And the Golden Gophers are in the red zone. In the red area is Lee. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense group being aggressive and punching it in.
now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Wake Forest, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Demon Deacons hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Demon Deacons will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Russell. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Golden Gophers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Here comes a first down pass attempt. short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but forced down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Defense not pressing this time. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now it's second down here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. They put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. There's the handoff.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And at first down, they go right back to him. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll ride the back again here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Glenn. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. This offense really clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Mays. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Minnesota in front here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here in Europe. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Demon Deacons will send the punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Yes, first down yardage at the 46.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Wake Forest, 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Catch made on the left side. Making people miss. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points. Maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Important second down play coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Ball handed to the running back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Demon Deacons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The Golden Gophers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Rick Morris sends the offense back out on the field now. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game somehow.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain.